ArtReach tour in 2008 to 2009, and one of the shows we did was called Coretta Scott King and the Fight for Freedom. So we were able to sing a lot of freedom songs, a lot of spirituals, and then in between, sort of interspersed with the music, we saw parts of Coretta's and Dr. King's life be brought to life. So these things were acted out, and it was a history lesson with the music and the acting. It was just a beautiful show. After the show, a little girl in the front row, this was at a public theater, a little girl at the front row raised her hand to ask a question. And her question was, why did white people ever think they were any different from black people? And having that moment, again, shared in front of hundreds of people, the bravery and the purity of that question really resonated with all of us. And all we could really do was answer her question as best as we could, and then turn to everybody else, all of the adults and some of the older kids in the room, and say, isn't it beautiful how far we've come? That the injustice and the prejudice represented in this show no longer makes sense. It intrinsically does not make sense. And for this girl, she must have been 8 to have that response. It was just a beautiful moment, and I will never forget it.